Well, if we positive win last week, what are you hoping to get out of the Macarthur game? What kind of do you want to take forward from the Perth result?
One thing we need to definitely improve on is obviously the quality of finishing. We've created a lot of chances against a good opponent, and I think we'll create those opportunities again, and I just believe if we're more composed and a lot more clinical, the outcome will be a lot more easy for us.
Is that a confidence thing, or is that more like the way you're trying to get the team to play? You talked about using 2 9s going forward and such like.
Yeah, look, if you see the way that we're playing, we are getting players in positions to score goals. We're creating more opportunities, and then obviously it comes down to, confidence is very important in football, but the main thing is we are in those positions and we are creating, and now we just need to be a lot more clinical in front of goal.
I know Pat's here, sitting here, it's a bit weird, but what are you looking for from him?
From Paddy to score goals, mate. That's what we want. That's what we want him to do. So, we want our strikers to score goals. And like I said last week, if they're not in the game where they're getting those opportunities to capitalise, there's a more important role that they need to play as well, and that's bringing players into the game and the moments when we don't have the ball, when they press and put the opposition under pressure and create turnovers for us to win the ball back. So it's not just scoring goals we want them to do. There's a whole range of things on the park that we want them to do. And look, I thought Paddy had a good game last week. He created the goal for the first goal for Joe in that transition moment. So, look, there's still more to come. He's building as well as the team is as well. So hopefully we can get more out of Paddy.
He has a pretty good track record against Macarthur. Do you look at things like that if someone likes playing against the team, or so it seems?
I like playing against every team. So look, Paddy's done well previously against Macarthur, and if he gets his opportunity, hopefully this weekend again, that he puts one away.
What have you made of Macarthur this year? I feel like you would have coached against them last year. They obviously went through a bit of turmoil. Millet's, I think they're unbeaten to start the season.
That's right.
First 6. What are you liking? What you see?
They're doing very well. One thing they haven't done, if you saw the game against Adelaide last week, is that they definitely don't give up. They were up and then they went down and they came back and scored 2 goals in a short amount of space and won the game 4-3. So they've got some very influential players. They've got a good striker up top. They've got Uli playing in behind him, and Clayton Lewis and Bacchus that cover a lot of ground in midfield. So they're a hard-working team, and they do create opportunities, especially in transition. You look at the goal that they scored against Adelaide from the corner. So look, it's going to be a tough game. There's no easy game within the competition, but for us, again, it's to focus on how we want to play and what we want to do.
They're like slowing the play down quite a lot and playing on their own terms. Does that kind of change how you want to press them? You want to snap them out of that rhythm, so to speak?
Yeah, look, the more we have the ball, the more that we dictate the tempo of the game. So we will play our game. The more balls that we can win and have, I think then we dictate the terms, because then they have to chase us when they don't have the ball. So look, they're a team that want to play through the press, which is great. They still try to play through, and that gives us an opportunity to press them high.
And how are you looking on the injury front? I know you mentioned Cass might be back. Is anyone else?
Cass is back. JK another week. Jack another week, and Max another week, and I think they'll be available for the next game.
You brought Davila to the competition. Does that put you any closer to being able to stop him?
Look, Uli's he's a fantastic player. He finds solutions within the game at times. I think he's a good enough player to do that, and I think him being in rhythm this year, I say rhythm, where he's back to his normal self, obviously after the stuff that he's been through, and I think that's helped Macarthur as well.